Hi everyone. So I went up and I exercised today. I did almost an hour walking, just on the treadmill. I'm gonna have to try to keep that up. In the winter time it's hard. I don't like using all this equipment and stuff. I like being outdoors. But I forgot about the Bible study today. I could have gone. I came down in time, but it slipped my mind, so I didn't go to that at the church. Anyway, there's one more week, so hopefully next week I remember. But yeah, I did that. And of course, just to be in line with Catholic teaching and theology, going after CBC for promoting MAID. And they're actually trying to normalize it. That's what they're doing. They're trying to normalize people committing suicide. And for me, first of all, I don't support it. I've never supported MAID, and it goes against our teaching in the church, and especially with no safeguards in Canada. I see now they're going to pressure doctors to offer that as an option to patients. So this is what I was telling you guys. This is how it starts. It starts with the little things, putting Catholics and Christians and people who have good values into poor paid jobs. Then it starts with silencing your speech. So we can't post the news on social media in Canada, Facebook and places like that. And the news we can post is biased. It's CBC news. Now they're sharing stories about people who have decided to take their lives through assisted suicide. And that's what it is. It's suicide. So first of all, it's like, this is normal. If you want to end your life, we can help you. Gone are the days where we used to say, choose palliative care, choose living, choose making your life worthwhile. And life is always worthwhile. Once you're gone, you're gone. So anyway, I don't support what CBC is doing. I don't support the news. The news is biased with them. And it never used to be, but now it is. It's very biased. And if it was my friend or my family, I would say to them, you know what, it's your choice. Like if you want to listen to that and if you think your life is that awful, then you discuss it with your doctor. I'm not going to give you that option with me. Don't come to me. Because it goes against our teaching as Christians and as Catholics. But it is an option in Canada, so you can't tell people, no, you can't do that. And also, why would you want to publicize it, that you are going to end your life and you have decided life is not worth living? I mean, is that something to aspire to? For me, it's not. So, again, it comes down to who's leading your country, what type of, if you call yourself Catholic and you call yourself Christian, where did you get those ideas from that it's okay? Because as far as I know, and I go to church, I follow the teachings of the church, I listen to what the bishops here are saying, and not just here, but bishops around the world and our popes. So where did Justin Trudeau and the NDP come up with this notion that this is in line with Catholic social teaching? Because they might be ruling this country, but they are not theologians, and they are not people who can make proclamations on things like that and guide people to end their lives like Hitler did. And Hitler did it in a way that it started out like this is a choice, end your life, it's a mercy killing, it's better for you to die. What does the future hold for you? We're worried about you. We're concerned about you. Look at how you're thinking. That's probably how Hitler did it too. And it's documented. And then it went from there into work camps, and then it went from work camps into the Holocaust. And there are already camps built. FEMA's got camps in America. There's camps built here. So, I mean, I'm just saying, think things through critically if you are Christian and if you are Catholic. I know that even it's happened to some of the Muslims in our communities. They haven't been able to get jobs, they haven't been able to get work, so they've been pressured into thinking about suicide. And for me, it's just wrong. It goes against Catholic social teaching. And the government, they're passing this law now to criminalize our faith. So who are they to tell our doctors who are there to fight for life and protect life, who are they to tell them that they should offer medical assisted suicide and that they should offer people the option of killing themselves? Because there are cases in America where people have gone on to chatbots and they've landed up taking their lives. And you can say, oh yeah, but you know what, there were other factors, there were family, there was financial, whatever. At the end of the day, you program that chat box to ultimately encourage that person to take their life. And to me, that's wrong. And many of the parents are stepping up and saying that it's wrong. It shouldn't even be there as an option. So anyway, people have to make their own decisions because, I'm not of that mindset that I want to commit suicide, I want to kill myself, I want to end my life is not worth living. I'm not of that mindset. I fight for my life. Even when the prognosis comes back that your body is functioning now like a 92-year-old because of the extreme pressure that's been put on you in Canada, because of your numerous job losses, because of the way you've been treated at Teleperformance, because of the hostility that you faced in this country, even then, I fight for my life. I fight to live. And if it means leaving this country and going to a country where MAID is not supported, like South Africa or Zimbabwe, I will go. I would rather live there and have people around me who are going to fight for my life and fight for me to live in my own home and fight for me to be independent and fight for me to work than live in a country like this where I'm highly qualified, I'm skilled, I'm a spiritual director, I'm an executive assistant, I have good skills. I use my HR skills when I work, and people are saying, oh, we're concerned about you. We're concerned about your future. We don't think you'll be able to hold a job. We don't think you'll be able to manage. We really don't think this is possible. We think you should go and rent a room in a house. We don't think this is for you. I would rather not deal with it. To me, that's negative. To me, what's being positive is fighting for your life, aiming for better, aiming for higher, aiming to use your skills, aiming to sing, even having lofty dreams, like saying, I'm entering this competition and I hope they choose me to sing with Elvis Presley. To me, that's positive. But again, my thinking is not like other people's thinking. So to them, that's probably negative. Choosing life, choosing for better, choosing to want to live in a bigger place than this, choosing to want to buy a grand piano, choosing to want to travel, choosing to want to get a master's, choosing to want to lecture people on theology. To them, that's probably all negative. That's fine. So that means the Bible's negative, healing is negative, teaching is negative, reading in the Mass is negative, doing anything to improve yourself is negative. That's what I say. And it's a load of rubbish.